You live at the most incredible time in history. A massive transfer of wealth, power, and possibility is taking place. If you approach it with the right mindset and strategy, you will make a fortune by pursuing your passion, and you will solve meaningful problems and improve the world along the way. What's taking place is a revolution. Everything as you know it is changing, and in the coming years, the pace of change will accelerate. The nature of work, lifestyle, and wealth is all radically shifting in real time. Before we look forward, however, let's look backwards at the last revolution. Let's begin at the agricultural age. If you went back to 1750 in a time machine, the chances are the first person you would meet would be a farmer. The agricultural age was defined by the fact that most people worked the land. Then came a series of technological breakthroughs: the steam engine, fossil fuels, and machinery. One tractor could do the work of 100 men in the field. One textile factory could make all the suits for a city at a fraction of the cost of a tailor. More energy could be extracted from lumps of coal than we could harness from our most impressive horses. The technology changed things. You couldn't fight it. You couldn't avoid it. It was a revolution. The nature of work, life, education, healthcare, and wealth creation massively transformed. If you took your time machine back any time between about 1850 and the year 2000, there's a lot less chance you would meet a single farmer, even if you tried. You would meet factory workers. In the early part of the revolution, you would see people who worked on machines making products. They were blue-collar factory workers. If you went back to the late 1900s, you would find people working on the new machines, computers, making data. These were white-collar factory workers. Regardless of the color of their collar, their labor is repetitive. They sit at their workstation and they repeat their tasks for hours on end until the day is over. This is just how it is for most people who live in the industrial age. We have left the Industrial Revolution, and we are now entering a new era. We are seeing the way people live and work dramatically shifting again. In this book, we will call this new era the Entrepreneur Revolution. If you took your time machine forward to any time in the next 100 years, you would most likely meet people whose work is very entrepreneurial. They probably don't work in a traditional office alongside hundreds of other similar workers. A lot of their work might look like play. Their days might involve creating media to connect with a global audience, attending online workshops, creating something valuable with a coworker in a distant city, or collaborating with an artificial intelligence (AI) system to make improvements to a campaign. Most people will work in very entrepreneurial ways with entrepreneurial teams. Rather than having a traditional job at a massive company and receiving a monthly salary, they will be working in a smaller, more dynamic team and will probably earn money based on performance or part ownership of the firm.